We're good. All right. We are live, I guess. I don't know. Copy that, but I don't know how you share that with StreamYards. No idea. But we're here and we're live. So we will see what's that going to get me. And title of the Philly Show, December 21. There we go. All right. Hey, Lee, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And there we go. I guess my YouTube is up and running. That's good. Very nice. Let me get the volume turned down on this. There we go. Ernie, how you doing? All right. So, yep, there it is. I got it. All right, so I can see myself. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to do StreamYards with this camera. When I plugged it in and I tried to get the options to, it won't give me an option to use the camera to show the cards. So I'm going to have to just hold the cards up. What did I do with the cards? So we're going to give it a couple minutes, guys, for people to come in. I have a guest that's hopefully going to join me later on. So we will check that out. But I left my cards down here. All righty. You guys are going to have to excuse the mess I got here. I was longer at the show than I thought. I was thinking, man, maybe 3 hours. Well, it took longer to get there, you know. But hey, you know, we got there. And the video is upstairs on the desktop processing. I took some video at the show. I think it took like, I don't know, maybe 16 clips. So it's 10-minute video, maybe more. I forgot how many minutes it was. Took some clips of different vendors, cards and stuff. They were saying, hey, Alex, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. It's not bigger. I feel like I'm cramped in because I brought down some. Well, no, I did take a bunch of boxes out for sorting, and I took them upstairs to sort them, and I showed some of them yesterday when I was on, but stuff like this, and I was told, yeah, these type of cards are very desirable cards. I was told to hold on to that one, so I'm like, oh, that's cool. Apparently this guy was a star player in the Japan, and he's a manager here, I think. I don't know. I can't read Japanese, so I don't know. And I didn't worry about translating, but it's pretty cool. And I found some other ones from like TCMA and stuff like that. Some other, not these. These are just goofy ones. But some other Japanese cards. They were in the box upstairs, and they're like dupes. I have like 2 of every one. I don't know why I got 2 of this one. I got 2 of this one, 2 of that one, 1 of this. Only 1 of this guy. Maybe this was the guy that was a star because he said he was a manager, and he's a manager now. And I have 2 of this for Fern Law. So whatever. But let's get back to the Philly show. Let me see what my guest, see if he's up. I text him just a little bit ago to let him know, or ask him what time was good for him. He was out and about I don't know, maybe a half hour to 45, maybe an hour ago. He was at Walmart's. So, anywho, so let's get into this, right? We'll get going. So, you guys got to watch the video once I post it of the show, the vendors, and um, some stuff that that I was able to do while there. So let's get all this stuff out. So first off, hey Jay, how's it going? So I don't know what's in here. I didn't open up. I didn't look. But these are 75 minis. So I got a whole stack of these. Now they're commons. The guy said they're commons. All right. I'm like, fine. We'll just let me know what you want for them. And and here's another one. But there is. I said, he goes, they're all minis. And I said, well, not the last one. The last one's a full size one. So you can see the difference. You can see the full size card in the back. These are just a little bit smaller, size wise, but size doesn't matter. Does it? Don't know. But anyway, so I got these, and there's like, I don't know, 100 and some odd here. 30 bucks. I was expecting, like, oh, they're $1 a piece, and we've got like 150 there, $150. But the guy's like 30 bucks. Like he wanted to get rid of them. So I'm like, sold. 30 bucks all day. So then what? Now let's see what Ernie say. Did you guys hear on December 5th, no Target baseball cards at stores anymore? I did not hear that, but I've been buying all mine at their website anyway. So the guy who had these also had these sitting next to him. And he goes, well, these were the star cards. They picked them out. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, how much? By the way, these were the guys. These are the guys that I got them from. Mount Penn Sports Cards. I asked him for his card. So there you go. There's your plug, Tony Arnold, the owner and proprietor. Seemed like a nice gentleman. I didn't talk to him. I talked to his helper. His helper just conveyed my questions over. So there's this Dave Kingman. His nickname was King Kong back in the day. He hit some monster home runs, like hitting the roof of the Astrodome and stuff like that. This, for some reason, they said $3 price tag on this rookie card. It's Raleigh Eastwick, and there's absolutely no one else on there. John Denny. John Denny was a decent reliever, though, I guess, too. So I guess that's why. These just on the regular size cards hold their value. These MVP cards, they're nice, cards that hold their value. And then he had this Bob Gibson, all right, and it was a $9 price tag on that one. And he had this Tom Seaver, and $20 price tag on that one. Now I did see it another vendor. Vendor had the full size one for $20. So to get the mini, which to me are more rarer and harder to find, should be more expensive. There. And then he had this one. So $25 price tag on that. Now, since I bought those, they really wanted me to buy these. So I guess gone. We don't have any more to deal with, right? So the total price on this was, for all these minis, was $50. So they gave me these for $20, a $25 card, a $20 card, And it's like, hey, $20. I'm like, sold. You don't have to beat me over the head with a stick. I'll buy them. But if you would have gone, like $50, I probably would have said no. I probably would have like, no, thanks, but no. Because when I go, I try to be frugal and I go on a budget. And even though, by the way, guys, I went and I took $500 with me, and that was my budget. I spent total on all this stuff that I got in this lunch bag. I always seem to get lunch bags. I don't know. Not by choice. Was $199. So I came home with $301. Matter of fact, it's still here. So there it is. I got all my money ready to go for whenever I go out again. So that's that. Oh crap! Wait, I even had more money here. What's this? $26 here too. All right. Well, that just goes into the pot, like flea market money or whatever. It's just mad money, right? It's mad money. That's what it's called. All right, so we got those out of the way. I'm going to text my guest. I don't see him in the channel yet. So let's take a quick text break. I texted my guest, told him I'm live. So we'll see what happens. See if he's going to join or not. And by doing that, I made my thing delay. Hey, Goody G, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Anyway, so while I was, there out and about, I stumbled across this guy who had. Now, first off, I was given a tip by Sports Cards Detour, Diego. And he said, because I asked him if he was going to the show, because he's local to me. He doesn't live, but maybe a half hour or less drive from me. I said, hey, you going to the show? Maybe we'll meet up there and we'll go through the show, because it was just me going and no one else. And he's like, well, I went Friday night, I'm like, well, all right. I don't believe the Friday night's that nice of a time to go, but it could be, and he did. And he said, I'm just going to hit up the dollar boxes, and he goes, dude, there are 10-cent boxes there. I'm like, oh, okay. So I decided to hit up 10-cent boxes. Now, so this is the rest of the cards. Like I said, I spent $199. So since I've been working on the 75 set as I find them, I picked up some more that I think are going to be upgrades. So these are regular size 75s. Look at this one. Usually they're all chewed up. The paint's chipped off. These are pretty nice shape. Guys, these were 10 cents a piece. 1975 tops. How about a checklist that wasn't even checked? Right? Hall of Famer Joe Torre. And it was a mix. You're gonna see. I got there's modern and vintage rookies, but no real superstars, if you know what I mean. But for 10 cents, I wish I could have stayed there longer. I could have, but it was like buzzards feasting on a carcass. There were so many people that you couldn't get in. You're like this, and you're trying to look at the boxes. I can see you.
Yeah, the kids don't need us tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I heard the phone call. There's Ferguson Jenkins, Catfish Hunter, Phil Negro. Three out of 4 Hall of Famers. Nice looking Amos Otis. Again, 10 cents, guys. Like I said, these cards are more valuable probably in the set. More valuable than a common card anyway. And what the heck? Another checklist. Because you know what? Why not? So that's more 75s to add to my 75 regular set. And then, for 10 cents, I saw this 79 Reggie Jackson there. I'm like, hey, 10 cents Reggie bars all day. How about this 68 All-Star Ken Holtzman? Got a puzzle on the back. Oh, that's Yastrzemski or who that is. It's a left-handed batter. It's probably Yastrzemski. Ken Holtzman. Here's a 71 tops. That's not all chewed up on the corners. And it's a semi-high number. It's card number 485. So, semi-high. And then there was some 1970. Hey, Gerald, how's it going? KBO cards, welcome. I'm eating breakfast and Dan is still sleeping. So this is a 70 tops. Pretty nice shape. You know, the corners are a little rough, but I don't even have this card, so it's added to the PC. VG, I missed 10-cent cards with the card hobbyists. There you go. Yeah, 10. So, you know, Diego's told me to be on the lookout for 10-cent card boxes. Sure enough. So when he pulled up, I was looking through the box. I said, hey, these cards don't have any prices on them. How much are they? There was a card next to it that said 50 cents. I'm like, are these 50 cents? And he goes, if you want to pay 50 cents, sure. But here, he whipped out the big signs and put the signs on top of the boxes. 10 cents. I'm like, all day. So Dave Nelson. But it's a card I didn't have. So bingo. You know what I mean? Another one. Gary Peters. Really good shape. Front and backs. Here's the backs. Whoops. I mean, good shape. How about a 78 Ferguson Jenkins? A little centering issue, but you know what? 10 cents. I have it already, but it's 10 cents. So can't hurt to have a second one. And now, so Alex, I believe, asked if modern or what. Yes. So this is a more modern card. I don't know what year it is. 10 cents. Moonshots with Jim Tomei, who was there, by the way, signing autographs, but at a very expensive pace. Pete Rose was there. How about this? Frank Thomas. Here's the back of these. I don't know if it's the Gypsy Queen, if they all came, the Moonshots all came with purple borders. I don't know. But there you go. 10 cents all day. Favorite 75 card is the pinch runner card. That's Herb Washington. I think there was Claudel Washington and there was Herb Washington. And one of the two was the designated runner. Yeah, pinch runner. You're right. How about Topped Gold? Jeff Bagwell. I don't know if I have this one, but I slowly am just grabbing these up as I go through my boxes. And I'm going to see if I have a set of these I can put together. That would be awesome. Finest, Bagwell. Don't think I have it. So I snatched it up. Again, these are all 10 cents. This is probably a newer vintage card from Upper Deck. I don't know what year it is. The print's so small. But, hey, Fall Creek Collectibles, how's it going? There's the back of that one. It's iRod. How about an Ichiro from 2018? Ichiro. 10 cents. So there was a good mix of, I mean, he's a Hall of Famer right there one day. And I can say, I was buying his cards for 10 cents one time. You know what I mean? I just saw this. I'm like, I'm a Yankee guy. I know it's a reprint, but it's Whitey Ford. So, chipper. Got to have your chippers, right? Shout out to Adam's Card Closet. The biggest Chipper Jones fans I know of. How about some Ty Cobb? Pretty cool card with the 75 design. I like it. Vladdy Daddy. Let's see. Topped Gold. Jose Canseco. Here's one I've never seen before, but it's an A-Rod Ovation from Upper Deck. Here's the back of it. 10 cents. How about 10 cents for the Kraken rookie card? Yeah, he's fallen, but 10 cents. Joe Mauer, really good ball player. doesn't. I don't think he even meets the minimum time played to be eligible for the Hall of Fame. But you never know. Dansby Swanson rookie card, 10 cents. Now that's a rookie debut card, so yeah, it's like on from an update set right there. So there was rookie cards in there galore. Hey Victor, how's it going? I'd spend all day looking through 10-cent boxes with that type of stuff. Yeah, I mean there was all kinds of new. You'll see. How about 10 cents for this mini Giancarlo Stanton, Mike Stanton, whatever you want to call him, whatever he goes by. On this card, he goes by Giancarlo. How about a nice Topps Lineage Johnny Bench? No, it's got nothing on the back. It's a cool card on the front, especially for guys who like catcher cards. That's a classic catcher's pose from the 50s. Here's a die cut of Manny Ramirez, 10 cents. All day. I guess I gotta. Here you go, Victor. You probably have this one already, but I didn't have it, so I snatched me up a Bernie Williams. So I'm putting a binder together with Bernie and Donnie Baseball. An optic, very shiny. Oh, it's so shiny. Look at that mirror. Duke Snyder. Very nice. How about some Upper Deck masterpieces? That's a great looking card, Johnny Bench. Very nice. Adam, here you go. Got 14 people watching. Thanks, guys. 2 Bowman foil chippas. 10 cents a piece. Couldn't resist. I picked this one up. It's not sleeved up or anything, so it took a little bit of a beating from the abuse, but that's all right. I mean, you collect the card, not the grade, right? So let me sleeve this one up right now. How about Jeff Bagwell? And that's supposed to be a hologram of him in there. You just got to get it right. And on camera, this never seems to turn out right. That's the best I'm getting right there for the camera. But it's a Bagwell. It's from Upper Deck SP. So they're cool. Don't have a whole lot of them. Always grab me some Mariano. I have actually more Mariano Rivera cards than I really thought I had. E.L. Brown, what's going on? 94 Bowman is a very underrated and unappreciated set. Yes, the early Bowman sets are really good. So we're talking about some early Bowmans. And the guy had 4 of these lumped together. I'm surprised they were still there. Chipper Jones. I had to take them. Had to snatch them up. 10 cents a piece, guys. It's ridiculous. I know I should have spent time, but believe it or not, my wife, who was upstairs gambling, actually, so last time we went, she came out $250 ahead. She went with $500, came out with $750. I left the show before she was. I was spent, quite a bit of my money, and so then I went up there and found her, and I said, "We're ready to go. You ready to go?" She says, "Yep." Cashed out $750 in her pocket. So this time, I again spent less of mine. I spent $199, and she lost $300. So she came downstairs and says, "Yeah, honey, are you ready to go? Because I'm ready to go." I said, whoa. It's strange to see you down here. What'd you do? Lose your money? She goes, "Not all of it. Here's some more Bowman with a Chippa and a Frank Big Hurt. 10 cents a piece. All these cards were 10 cents. I'll let you know when we switch out of 10 cents. Shout out to RJ. Collect sets. Here's 2 die cut Mike Schmidt's. Very nice. And I don't know I guess the die cuts came with if all of them came with the gold holograms, but these both have a gold holograms. Sometimes if, you break them out of sets, they have different colored holograms, but maybe not in this case. Adam says I'm the second biggest chipper collector. He knows. Well, congratulations. Thank you. That's a compliment for sure, because you are definitely the number one chipper collector. How about a Manny Ramirez die cut? The card closet, what's going on? How about Vladdy Daddy? Very nice. I like these cards. They look so cool in person. Like, the camera doesn't do it justice. There's like streaks going through this center of the card. It looks really neat when you look at it. And it's not sleeved up, so I'll sleeve it up right now. How about Big Hurt? So this is a photo variation because the baseball is black. I didn't know that at first. I just grabbed it because I didn't have it. New cards are not mine. Like, I don't have a lot of new cards. Couldn't resist this. Is perfect mint. Johnny Bench from 92 or 82 Fleer. Beautiful. Mint. Centering's not bad either. It is slightly off, but definitely a great card. Another guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame someday, Miggy. So I grabbed this gold Miggy, gold border. I imagine that's like a parallel or something. It's not numbered, but it's all right. Then I pulled this out, but they were stuck together. And as I was counting my cards, so this is a Rhino. Is that classic or what? Now, I guess this is a gold parallel, maybe. I don't know. But there were two of them. So I said, all right, I'll just take them both then. So I got two rhinos. There you go. Rhino being chased. Rhino chasing two rhinos. Run, Forrest, run. So those are cool cards. They weren't sleeved up. I'm surprised they didn't get, like, because there were so many people rifling through those boxes that they didn't get totally wrecked. And the guy didn't seem to care. He didn't even verify what you had. He's like, I was like, yeah, here's $5. I got $5 worth. He's like, okay, here's $3. I got $3 worth. Another chipper. You know why? Just because it was 10 cents. Ricky, 85 Dunruss, 10 cents. And the centering's left to right looks good. Just top and bottom's off a little bit. And that's probably why the guy says 10 cents, right? Duh, I'm new to this channel. Elbow cough. The card closet. Well, thank you for joining the channel. I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Yeah. How about Ricky? I honestly, I don't think I've ever seen this card before. And y'all come across that too. And John Jabs comes across that too all the time. Like, guys, as many cards as I've gone through in my life or handled in my life, why have I never seen this card before? Here's the back of it. He's just running a ball down in the outfield. So maybe they posed it. Maybe they said, maybe it was just a pose. It's like, Ricky, run in the outfield with the ball in your glove already, and then go up against the fence and make like you're catching it. And if you happen to turn your glove so you can see the ball, that would be even great, better. But apparently they accepted that photo because, I mean, it could have gone down exactly like I just said. Who knows? But he did it right next to, who's that? I think that's Raleigh Fingers jersey there on the wall. It starts with an R there and a 3. I think Raleigh Fingers was like 34 or something like that with Oakland. Low roller scratcher. I did not find 800 cards at the flea market. No, I did not. But at the card show, no. But there were 10-cent cards, and that's what I went to. All right, what else? Mike Piazza, because I've been putting Piazzas to the side. I'm going to do a Piazza binder. I don't think I've started it yet. I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm a fan of like really, good ball players, and definitely Freddie Freeman's a really good ball player. So Freddie, and I saw this, and like I said, the Kraken. I don't even know how long he'll be a Yankee, but um, the scarf. So I'm like, well, I don't have many of these holiday cards that actually have something on them. I have some holidays, but this one has a scarf. 10 cents. I'm taking it. Davy Garcia, 10 cents all day. I'm taking it. Chipper, I probably already have this one, but I was getting to the point where I just got to throw in some filler cards to make it an even buck for the guy. I don't want him to, break out his change purse and all that stuff. So I threw some cards in just to fill it out. Die cut Jorge Posada. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a number 2 or Z or no, I don't know what it is. It's whatever it is. It's a goofy die cut. So, but I consider Posada a fan favorite. Kershaw, newer card, but 10 cents all day. Ricky stealing more bases. There ought to be a law against that. So here's the back of Ricky's card. And look at this. How's he getting away with that? He's stealing more bases. Hey, John. How's it going? All right, so here you go, John. We're going to copy. We're going to paste. There's the link, John. Just click on that and you'll be entered. So John agreed to be my guest tonight for a little bit. And he can also chit-chat about whatever he wants to talk about. Whatever comes up. You guys know that. So if you just click on that link, John, you should... I guess we're going to have to post it over on YouTube, won't I? Let me post it. There we go, just in case. All right, so it's on YouTube as well. But, John, if you click on it in StreamYards, you should just bring it up. It should come up, but I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Thanks, Lee, for the comment there. So there you go. Mariano Rivera. Black Diamond, Alex Rodriguez. Again, these are all 10-cent cards, guys. I saw this bow and I'm like, holy cow, this is an awesome bow. This is awesome. Look at that. Also, shiny, Prism, Bo Jackson. Not sleeved up and not scratched all the heck up. I was surprised. It got some fingerprints on it, but not scratched up. I didn't do a lot of these cards. You getting it there, John? Did you find it? Or are you on your phone? That might be. I don't know how you do it if you're on your phone. Still, you should be able to just join. I don't know how you do it. I've had other people on their phones do it. All right, so we're all caught up sleeving. We'll put Stanton in a sleeve. So, guys, I got the video. It's editing upstairs. Well, it's edited. It's now the editing process is processing, and I'll post that when I get done here. You guys can go. Still not home. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, when you get there, just holler. All right. So, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. So I got them the 10-cent cards mixed up with the other a little bit higher price cards. There's another chipper. All right. Still 10-cent cards. Leave them all up. How about All-Star card? Topps Chrome All-Star. Clayton Kershaw for a dime in the dime box. How about 1980? No. 1980 Topps All-Star. Dave Winfield. It's got a centering issue, but other than that, it's got nice sharp corners. Really nice card. This guy I picked up already off of eBay, but I was, I figured for 10 cents I'll pick this one up. I paid a couple of bucks for the one on eBay, I think, or no, I didn't know it was on eBay. I bought it off of Nick at one of his auctions, I think. I don't remember. Getting old sucks with the memory, guys. Sorry, I know I said that a million times. I think yesterday I was sorting the cards, and today I'm building furniture. Ah! All right. Good. Another Kershaw, Diamond Kings, 10 cents all day. It's not numbered or anything like that. How about one of the, I guess, 2021 Topps Holiday? And this one's got the special, I guess, surface on it. Rookie card, Tristan McKenzie for 10 cents. I'm like, yeah, because it's got the nice glittery raised surface on the Christmas ornaments. So I'm like, yep, 10 cents. I'm in. This was ended up being like a filler card towards the end, but I liked it. I had to make a choice between this and another card. I think it was a Yankee, and I chose this one over a Yankee because I don't have it, and it's really neat. Here's another chipper. I saw this, and I'm like, that is such a neat card, and I thought it was like a new card like Heritage or something like that. Turns back, it's a buyback. 50th anniversary stamp was put on it, but it's an actual 72 Topps, right? It is the real deal, but they did a buyback and it's put a 50th anniversary of Topps on it. Lindy McDaniel, Yankee. Had to grab it. I have the regular 72 McDaniel, but I'd have picked it up anyway if it was a regular 72 in that condition. And it's in really good condition, but it's got the stamp, so it won't be part of the set. It'll just be like, a cool card nonetheless. And we'll sleeve up the last 3 10-cent cards. Chipper. Topps 205. There's the back. 156, 159, 158 games. 311, 330, 327. That's some serious batting average. And fielding percentages were pretty damn high, too. But apparently it wasn't perfect. Nobody is. And then right next to that one was these 205s to Frank Thomas, and I snatched both of them up. 328, 221 was a bad year. 2001 and 2002 was 252. What happened, Frank? Oh, well, first off, in 2001, he played in 20 games. Not good. He must have been hurt. And let's see. Yes, that was a sweet buyback. James Phillips. I would have filled up an 800 count box for 10 cents a card and cards like that. Yes, it was so crowded there, and my wife was there now. And so I'm like, all right, we're going to go. We're going to go. I didn't want to. She was nice enough last time to leave when I was ready. So now we're getting into like the dollar cards. Aaron Judge. Jazz Chisholm, rated rookie. And I don't know what kind of border that is. All-star border. I don't know. Superstar. I don't know. Not numbered or anything like that. Juan Soto, Topps Chrome. All right. Very nice card. Baseball, Puerto Rico, Jorge Posada, Topps Chrome. Puerto Rico. Baseball, Venezuela, Gleyber Torres. Gleyber. So there we go. Got Gleyber Torres. And then I picked up this Juan Soto from Heritage. And that's actually, it's like a team National League batting on the back. So it doesn't even have any stats or anything, or puzzle piece. Jeter, Pumpkin Eater. I'll take that one. Looks like A-Rod's all fuzzed out, and they airbrushed out A-Rod's face in the dugout. He was probably heckling Jeter while he batted. Who knows? Rookie card of Key Brian Hayes for $1 a day, right? This is a cool one. For some reason, it says Wands, and it's a 3 of Wands, I guess. Wands. Freddie Freeman from Gypsy Queen. And here's the back of that one. I don't know if they all came that way or not, but it's cool. Never seen them before, but then again, I don't get a lot of the newer stuff. Eloy Jimenez. Green border, not numbered. How about an absolute baseball? Aaron Judge. Absolute baseball. Very nice. Then we got to some really fancy. I don't know what these cards are. They're Prism, Panini, and it's a Prism, but I don't know what that M stands for up there. I don't know if it's Mosaic or what, but Vladdy Daddy, very Chinese, pinky one, not numbered. Here's another one that says Vintage Jim Rice, Boston. Again, I'm a Yankee fan, but I don't care if you're played for Boston or not. If you're a good ball player, you're okay in my book. You know what I mean? Here's one that's like a playing card. Ferguson Jenkins. That is awesome card. And again, the camera's not doing it much justice, but it's got all kinds of neat little sparklies around it too. Ferguson Jenkins. Let's see. Mosaic. Okay, thank you. Yes. Ace of Spades, Jacob DeGrom. The DeGrominator. All day. Again, not numbered, but there's the backs. The DeGrominator. How about this? Vintage, it says. And it is none other than the late, great Lou Brock. Very nice. Here's one. Let's see. All-time greats. Ichiro from Mosaic. I don't know what year these are. 2021. So they're this year's Mosaic, but for $1, man, it's okay. I'll do it. Here's a nice refractor. I don't know if it says refractor on anywhere, but that's a beautiful Freddie Freeman. Again, the camera's not doing it justice. Maybe it's the sleeve that's on it, but it's a refractor all day. Cool card, purple borders. I'm sure that makes it a little bit special. Maybe not. I don't know. But then again, maybe they all came in purple because here's the Eloy purple, $1. Throw them in the truck. All right, here's a 2020 certified Aaron Judge. Pretty cool card there. Very nice. Topps certified Aaron Judge. Very nice. Another dollar card here, and I guess this says the moon. I don't know. The man. Okay, the man. Gleyber Torres. Nice color, like psychedelic 70s background there for Gleyber. Gerald Rica, what's going on? Purple refractors are from Heritage Hot Boxes. Oh, really? That's cool. So someone had a hot box and didn't like these two guys and put them for $1. I'll take them for $1 all day. And so we did the Gleyber, the man. And how about Mike Yastrzemski, the man? You can't forget about Yaz's grandson. So then I saw this Bowman's Best Juan Soto 2019 game, October 22nd. So maybe this is a 2020. I don't know. Not very good lighting on it, but it's a Bowman's Best, nice and smooth, glassy looking. How about some Topps Finest? They probably and it says refractor on the back. It's a Aaron Judge refractor. Pretty cool. Aaron. Here's the back. Pretty cool. I like it. That's why I bought it. How about a Key Brian Hayes? This is probably a pre, pre rookie card. 2019, so it's a 2020 Bowman, but it doesn't say rookie on it, so it's probably his minor league card. I came in the minor league box set. You know what I mean? But it's cool. Key Brian Hayes. I saw this and I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I'll get it. I don't know what it is, but it's Gavin Lux, and it's like a printing plate look. It says franchise 2020, Gavin Lux, Bowman's Best, and here's the back. I don't think it's a printing plate, but whoops, but it's cool looking. FFTC, Gavin Lux. Cool. Cody Bellinger from Select. Select made some really sweet looking cards. To me, they're right up there. And it says Prism, so it's a refractor-ish type for $1. Cody Bellinger. So his stock has dropped, so his card prices are going to drop. Makes sense. How about a pink bordered, pink framed, I guess, Diamond Kings, Frank Thomas. So it's got the pink purple border, purple border, plum border, but that's a cool one. Plum, it's a frame or whatever you want to call it. So here's the Magic Man tarot card of Clayton Kershaw. Couldn't remember if I had this one or not, believe it or not. But I saw this Mike Trout for $1, so I snatched it up. Mike Trout for $1, snatch it up. So now there's just going to be some Mike Trouts. Two of those. And then, you got to get, the National League MVP, Bryce Harper Holiday from last year, I think. 2019 Holiday. Bryce Harper Heritage. And it's got Mike Trout puzzle piece on the back. How pissed would he be if he saw that? I saw this and I said, well, I got to pick it up. It's Andrew Benintendi. And this was $2 because it has the orange tag on it. This was $2, but it has Mike Trout on it too. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm taking it. Don't have it, gonna add it. This one was $4, but I had to have it. Derek Jeter. Let's see. Got that. Okay. This was $1, 35th anniversary. So it's the 86 design Mike Trout. Not numbered, but I had to add it. Here's a Mike Trout Bowman Platinum for $1. And this is from 2021, I guess. Because the year on the back is 2020. Then I was walking around with my wife. And I'm like, well, I just want to show you some stuff. And walking around, I saw this one guy, and all he had was literally had 3 tables. Well, 2 and 3. So he had 5 tables, 3 in the front and then 1 on each wing. I mean, his little U. and you're allowed to go on you're on the outside of it. Nothing but, like 90% Bryce Harper cards. All kinds of Bryce autographs, you name it. Relics, all kinds. And so I decided I couldn't resist this price. And I don't know how. They're not that prevalent. I don't know how this guy gets them, but he must have opened up a lot of boxes, and so I decided I was going to get them. I'm not like a huge Harper guy, but again, I like baseball and like really good ball players, and he's the National League MVP, right, for the second time. Hey, Oddball, thanks for stopping by. So, guys, check the price on that. Numbered to 75, 4-piece relic, right? Quad relic, $8. And I'm like, how is this still in the display case? How is it still there? It turns out he had like 10 or 12 of them, all different numbers. So this is numbered to 75, and it's number 3, which happens to be his Phillies number now, but on this card he was 34. So I'm like, all right, I'll get the one that says number 3 on it because that's his number now. Some people like to collect like that. Then, that was numbered to 75. Then, I didn't bring them all out. I saw the number 2 of 75, $8. I'm like, I'm taking it. All right. Another one, quad relic, number to 75, number 2 of 75. Again, I'm not a super Harper fan, but I'm like, how are these still there? With all these Philly people around, they should have been scoffing them up. They're like dirt cheap. Well, I wasn't done. And so I grabbed this other one, and it is 1 of 99 for $8. Again, like I said, he had like 12 of them there. The highest one was like 72 of 75. But I was shooting for the low numbers. Obviously, if there was a 75 of 75, I probably would have bought it. And, I grabbed the lowest numbers that he had. So, but cool. Could have, if he had a 75 in this one, I would have been, what they call that, a bookends, right? $8, and he had like 12 of them there. Between number to 75 and number to 99, it's nothing higher than 99, and most of them were numbered to 75. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna buy these. So, kind of waiting for John to get home. John Jabs, he's driving. He's on the road. So while we wait for John, because I'm saving the best for last. I got mail. Got some mail, some eBay, and some cards, Christmas cards. So let me just hide people's addresses because that's only what's fair to them. All right. So one that came today was from RJ Collects Sets, Mr. Ronald Jackson. Then I got eBay purchase. eBay. And then I got this just came today, another eBay purchase. And I have to card this address here as well, so stand by. I'll just take RJ's tape now if I won't destroy his address. All right. And this one came from Scott over at Reindeer Studios. Now, Scott, if you're here, which I don't think he is, I've been working on something for you, a nice little package for you. But I always plug Scott in my videos when I can, especially when I come across his number 1 PC, which is Alvaro Espinosa. Guys, he wants to be the world's largest private collector of Alvaro Espinosa cards. Doesn't have to be in an Indians uniform. That's preferred, obviously. But if you can get it in a Yankee uniform, why wouldn't you? Right? So I got Espinosa and Yankees and Indians, but I got a real special package that I've been trying to get together, and I just got to find them. It's a stack like yay big, and he's gonna love it. I mean, I don't need it, you know what I'm saying? So let's open these up. It's only right to open up the the Christmas cards, right? So again, RJ, thank you. I've won a couple of RJ's. He does like 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. He does giveaways on his channel. He has random. He's a Philly guy. Random Mike Schmidt stuff all the time. Random Philly stuff, and he has trivia questions on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So the first one to correctly answer his trivia question, he usually has a little something for you. The one time I won was a complete set of 1978 tops. So where are they at? I think they're upstairs. No. But anyway, complete hand collated set. We missed each other at the one Philly show. So he mailed them to me. It cost him like $10 to mail it to me. You know, he lives up in PA. I could have actually driven to his house. It's like kind of on my way to my mom's and my in-laws. But let's open this up and share it with you guys. All right. That's one thing that this card community does is they get into their holidays for the most part. I saw Pepino Man's channel. He sends out like 80 to 100 Christmas cards every year to his fans. Cool of him to do that. Doesn't have to do it, but he does. So it says joy. Now with RJ, look at this guy. Very nice. Merry Christmas from RJ Collect Sets. May God work his very special magic this Christmas, filling your heart with a very special peace. Happy holidays. And he attached 2 cards. An 82 Paul Molitor and a 1980 Eddie Murray. So that's cool. Thank you, RJ. Appreciate it. Really love the fact that you actually use painter's tape like everyone's supposed to. Some eBayers don't know the painter tape rule apparently, because I've gotten some stuff where they use Scotch tape, and I'm like, really? So these are very nice, sharp looking cards, very good condition. Thank you again, RJ. I appreciate that. So now let's put the bits of tape, because we're gonna repurpose this tape maybe one day. That's the right thing to do, right? Repurpose our tape. So again, RJ, we're gonna set that. We'll set it where it can maybe be in the background from time to time. Hard to see. But there you go, RJ. Yeah, not good. How about up here? There we go. Just the light don't work. So there you go. There's RJ's Christmas card. And I'm going to keep his address for me. So I have it. I'm terrible with addresses. All right, now Reindeer Studios. Scott over at Reindeer Studios sent, looks like a Christmas card as well. Scott's a great guy, and he's a fabulous artist. So if you guys don't know who Reindeer Studios, make sure you check him out. Also, guys, if it's coming across on YouTube, you guys who have the wrenches can throw up your links, right? I don't know if it'll show up here or not. You can try it here, I guess. All right, so what did Scott send us? Scott is an artist. Looks like this is some of his artwork here. Every time you like, comment, subscribe, an angel gets their wings. Very nice, Scott. I like it. So let's make sure nothing falls out of here. All right, so here's the front of the card. Very nice. Now, it definitely looks like a homemade card, so that's nice. That's a nice touch. And it says, "Hey, Mickey, thanks for such a wonderful YouTube life. Reindeer Studios. I hope you're doing well and that you and your family have a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for all your support and keep being a superstar. And that's one of his big shticks is superstar. And look, there's Scott with his ZZ Top beard, them 3D glasses of his. So that is cool. And obviously his logo, Reindeer Studios. Thank you, Scott, over at Reindeer Studios. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to try to put it right here. This is a bigger box. So that should show up there. Thank you again, Scott, over at Reindeer Studios. And what did Scott send? Again, he didn't have to send anything, but he did. Nice guy. Look at that. Derek Jeter. Very nice. Another Jeter for the book. By the way, the book is okay. The book is healthy. So we will put these right here. Thank you again, guys. All right, now let's, Scott's address. I might need that one day. So we'll put that with Scott's thing. I might need that one day if I'm going to get him his care package I'm going to send. All right, so this is from YouTube. And we're going to open this. Artist extraordinaire he is. That is correct. Hey, Cornet Collections, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you stopping by. So let's see. We're kind of just killing time here, waiting for my guest to get home. He was on the road. Like I said, I talked to him. I didn't realize he had gone all the way to Virginia to go shopping. I'm just kidding. It would be West Virginia or Maryland or I don't know. But he was out and about spreading holiday cheer and spending some money maybe too. So whenever he gets back home, hopefully we'll still be going and we can talk about things. Maybe he can update you on what's going on with things with him, his health. He is over his bout with the virus. I'm over mine too, but still no taste. I had mine August 27th was when I came down with it, the first symptoms. And we're December 4th. No smell, like, and I wouldn't smell it. It could be hard-boiled eggs. I wouldn't smell it. So, and taste very, very little. Like, I got to put ketchup on stuff. I can taste ketchup. So I put ketchup on some things to give me the taste. So I got to do some research into what I have to do to help stimulate my, so here's the package. Now I did not buy these upper decks. I got like a bazillion of those cards. So they're just there as fodder to protect the real cards. And the real cards are, what are they? So, oh yeah, Kurt Stillwell. Take it on. Oh, well, here you go. Jose Uribe, Hershiser, we're in the Hershiser stack, and Mr. Doug Jones. But the real buy here is Michael Trout. And this is from Topps National Baseball Card Day 2017. So, and this seller had 3. So, had a lot of 3. So, I picked up all 3 because I did not have these for my Trout PC. Now I do. So, thank you there, Mr. Seller. And we're just going to put these back in the Beckett Shield, it says. Kind of card saver. So there they are. Back into there. And the next one is, I can use that for that other thing. Another eBay purchase here. Cardboard, sturdy. I wish I would give you the price what this costs. 0 pounds, 4 ounces, zone 4. What's that? Doesn't tell me jack. I probably paid $6 for shipping or something like that for this. Some of these eBay sellers are. Really. Definitely taped to survive the winter. Let's check the chat. All right, nothing going on. People exchanging hellos. Gotta be careful. I don't want to cut something I'm not supposed to be cutting. All right, we're good. So anyway, I got the word tonight now that I don't have to babysit my help babysit my wife. I go and help her out because three kids is a lot when you're, getting older. Like, we're not spring chickens anymore, my wife and I. All right, so packaged nicely, very nice. Thank you, Mr. eBay seller or Mrs. eBay seller, whoever, whichever the case may be. And now we're going to open these up. Again, trying to be careful not to slice and dice the cards. All right, one last cut should do it. Here we go. Bada boom, bada bang. So, Ray from Philly. I wish I would have bumped into him today at the show. Ray from Philly. I watch him. I'm subscribed to him. If you guys aren't, you should really check him out and give him a look. Great guy, has a lot of information. Great. I love his intro music to all his videos. It's awesome. It's like you're getting ready to watch a very nice, Hollywood baseball movie production. Very nice. The intro music on his. I stopped putting intro music on mine, and it wasn't even music. I mean, well, it was, but I kept getting like warnings. Someone was claiming the like so many seconds of it was theirs, and I'm like, you're kidding me? I got off your free library, YouTube. What the heck? So anyway, so I was watching Ray from Philly, and he's talking about the golden era, and I forget what the other era of baseball, the early days or something like that, where these Veterans Committee is going to be voting on new members soon. And one of the people he said that was on the list for consideration, anyway, was this guy right here that I bought. This guy definitely, he packaged it nicely all the way up until the Scotch tape. And then the Scotch tape is really cheesing me off right now. But anyway, he said this is a guy that, maybe deservedly. Screw that. There you go. Deserves, a good hard look at Hall of Fame status by the Veterans Committee now. So he didn't make it normally, and this guy's nickname was the Chief. Today, you probably couldn't give him that nickname because, that's the world we live in today, where you can't be Indians or Chiefs or, I don't know. Maybe you can be Chiefs. I guess the Kansas City is Chiefs. I guess maybe only Indian, the word Indian's offensive. I don't know. But anyway. And so his nickname is the Chief, and it's Mr. Ollie Reynolds. So I saw his rookie cards. They were all very reasonably priced. I'm like, well, before this guy gets into the Hall of Fame here within like a week or so, if he gets in, I want to get a nice playing days Ollie Reynolds. And this was only like, I don't know, a couple bucks, and with shipping, very reasonably priced. I mean, so you collect the card, not the grade. You see the corners are rounded, and there's a little dog ear up on this corner here. There's a slight little dog ear But you know what? It's a great card. And he's a Yankee. Very good Yankee. He was on the pitching staff with Whitey Ford, winning World Series games and stuff like that. So, he was no slouch. It's just that he didn't put up maybe the numbers um, that the modern Hall of Famers doing. Um, so he only, by this time, and I don't know when his final playing year was, he had 182 wins and 107 losses, right? Yes. Let me put down how many hits he gave up, how many runs he gave up. He struck out 1,423, but it doesn't say how many years he played. It gives lifetime stats and last year's stats. So I believe this is a 54 before the start of the 55. So I think this is a 54 tops, or Bowman, I mean. 54 55. The back injury marred Ollie's effectiveness in 1954. So it's a 55 Bowman, I guess. Although he still had a 13-4 record with a bad back. Back then, those guys played hurt. They didn't have fancy training rooms and doctors and stuff like that. Chief Bender is in the Hall of Fame, but he was a Native American. Yes. But this is Ollie Reynolds. That was just his nickname. But anyway, 13-4 record for 36 mound appearances. So he appeared in 36 games. And back then, also, these guys would come in middle relief, whatever. Back in the day, they would start out of their cycle, especially in the playoffs. Like these guys would be on call at a moment. Notice. He holds many records, among them the fact that he pitched 2 no-hit, no-run games in a season, 1951. One of baseball's greatest pitchers, Ollie is cool and calm. He's cool as a cucumber, cool as they come. On the mound, and deadly sure. Watching him work is a pleasure for baseball fans. He's the type who thinks nothing of pitching 9 innings. Again, you don't see that anymore. 9-inning complete games. One day and then relieving. See, I was talking about, and then relieving the next day. Ollie holds many pitching records for his World Series work. Retired before the start of 55 season. So this might be his last card, because I think 38 Bowman might be his rookie card, or 48. I'm sorry, 48 Bowman. 48 Bowman. So not a super long career, but I think it was a 48 Bowman. But like I said, didn't even bat an eye. Oh, you need me to pitch? Okay, I'm pitching. Oh, you need me to come in relief? I'm in relief the next day. So back then, that's when men were men, and the boys watched from the bleachers. All right, I got to go. Have a great one. Night, everyone. All right, thanks for stopping by Cornet Collections. We're kind of just hanging out now, waiting for John Jabs to come on, if he still wants to come on. I'm going to hang out a little bit longer. I was kind of holding off. I do have one special surprise from the card show, and I will show you this. It's a certified item. Hey, Ray from Philly. How about you, Ray? I was just talking about you. The Veterans Committee votes tomorrow. I was just plugging you, Ray. I was just plugging your channel, man. I love your intro song. I told you that. I was at the show today. I found a guy who had 10-cent boxes, and I was kind of raping him, but he didn't care. He enjoyed it. I wasn't the only one. It was like vultures around his thing. So I will cover the name. Here's the receipt for my purchase. $39. And great price. I already have this individual's autograph in my collection. So I didn't need it, but I really, really wanted to get this. I was number 60. Here's my thing. I don't know if it's going to blow it, but I was number 60 to get it. So you had to buy your ticket for entry was $10, and then your ticket for autograph, the base value was $39. So $40. Pete Rose was there. Now my video is probably done editing upstairs. I'm going to post that right after this. So you guys need to go in and check the video out, because I do have some footage of Pete Rose interacting with fans, right? Spending time talking to them. But I was a little bit surprised on how he looked. So my advice right now to you guys, if you don't have a Pete Rose rookie card and you want one, you better get it. If you don't have a Pete Rose autograph and you want one, you better get it. He doesn't look good. Let's put it that way. He lost weight. I remember I used to say, well, on some of my videos, people would ask me about Pete Rose, and he needs to lose 100 pounds. Well, he's lost some weight, and, he's got the turkey neck skin now. He's lost he's lost weight. Let's put it that way. He doesn't look good. He looks really pale. So I'm afraid for him, that God forbid nothing happens to him, but it's, you never know. We don't have a date stamped on our toe or our bottom of our foot that says when our time comes, it comes. So again, my suggestion to you guys, if you don't have one of those two things, if you want one, you better get it. Now, if you guys aren't in the area and you have a rookie card and you want to run down there tomorrow, because it's show's still going on tomorrow, and you have a rookie card and you want them to sign it, well, it's going to cost you $500. Yeah. So when I saw that on their I'm on their mailing list for the Philly show, I saw that and I had to address it. And I'm like, oh, is that with the, you guys are supplying the rookie card for that price? And their response was, no. I'm like, what? That is the most expensive rookie or not rookie, autographed I've seen in my life, right? Some guys charging $200-300, close to $400, but not $500, $499. Pete Rose is still signing tomorrow. It's like $50 for his basic. Like if you want just a regular card, it's $50. So if you went like 2 years ago when he was there, it was $39 all day. Now I think it's $49. $10 for entry. I don't know if Pete. I don't think Pete's signing tomorrow. Forget about it. Yeah, he's not signing tomorrow. Sorry there, Ray. Not signing tomorrow. It was like today only. There were cancellations. Friday, Bobby Shantz was supposed to be there. He canceled out. Hopefully everything's okay with him, and the vid hasn't gotten him sick or anything like that. And Lefty canceled out. Now Lefty was going to be like the most expensive one out of this show, autograph signing. But Pete Rose must have seen that and said, oh, hell no. Boom. Just dropped the hammer on Lefty. And Lefty must have been like, oh, my God. Well, that's it. I'm gone. But Pete engages with everyone that comes up to his table. He sits there and he talks to the kids, especially the kids. Like, he just engages. Raleigh Fingers was there today. Same thing. He engages. So listen, I drugged this out long enough. John's not here yet. He's still on the road or whatever. That's fine. So I'm going to do the review of what I got at the show today. I had talked about it, and I was debating on what to take. I've already got Raleigh's autograph. And I didn't need it. Like, I don't want Von Hayes. I don't want Manny Trio. I don't want Milt Thompson. I've got a Pete Rose. I've got Steve Carlton's from when I was a kid. The Philly guys would go around to the dealerships and they'd have a promotion. The dealer would pay their fee for the day or whatever, come down and get signed the autographs, and hopefully your parents will buy a car, because that was the whole deal, right? Pete needs betting money for the national. Good one there, Goody G. Whoa, crypto crashed last night. What's going on there? I missed that. But anyway, here's my review. So here's my certificate. Here's my ticket, Mr. Raleigh Fingers. You already saw the receipt, $39. But I had to decide one of two things. I got him on a card array, so I didn't need it on a card. But I got him to sign an unopened pack of Yak Packs. And I'm going to leave it at that. But on the video, I may have asked him some questions. Knock on wood. Knock on baseball card boxes. It's almost wood. I did ask him some questions. And you have to see kind of his response to the question I asked him. Thanks, Alex. Again, I didn't need anyone's autograph that was there. But I decided, and this just may be a future giveaway on my channel. All right. So as soon as I get done here, I'm going to give John a couple more minutes. We've already been at this an hour and 20, almost 22 minutes. I appreciate all you guys hanging around. The guest was going to be, I got Raleigh a few times at spring training. Very nice, Goody. Yeah, I had to buy mine off of eBay, but I really wanted it. He's got a beautiful signature. This does not do his signature justice. He had to kind of crunch it all down there. But when you see it on a baseball card, it is awesome. I was worried about where's he going to sign. He found a great spot to sign. Hey, hobbyist, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. So, here's the little thing on the back. I kind of wished he would have put it on the front, but he put it on the back. That is what it is, And that's the number that's registered with JSA now. So the number's at the top here. So when you sell something like this that's certified through JSA, you better hold on to this card, because that's kind of helps give the buyer the proof, and then they can go to the website. They can do this once they buy it and go to the website and check that number there and say, oh yeah, that was a Yak Pack. And the guy from JSA, I got comments from him about this too. At the very end, the last thing you do is you got to go see the certifier. So you don't have to go, but for $10 more, you get it certified right there. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Unless you want to send it to PSA or something like that and pay $100. I think Ollie Reynolds has a good chance. I do too, because Ray, I probably wouldn't have bought his card if I wouldn't have watched your video. So you're an inspiration, an influencer, maybe. I'm not going to call you Gary V or anything like that, but I watched your video. I'm like, you know what? Ollie Reynolds was a Yankee. What can I do? Now I'm hooked. I got to get it. I was going to pull the trigger on a couple of rookie cards, but you know what? They were not certified. Some of them were different colors. And I'm like, I don't want to buy a reprint or a fake card. I'm just going to buy this one, which is not a rookie card, but it's a nice card. Remember, a lot of people say, buy the card, not the grade. It's not graded, and it would not grade out that well because it's kind of all rounded, fuzzy corners. But so for those of you who got here late, little quick recap. 75 minis. I'm kind of working maybe on putting the set together. Never had the opportunity to buy these. I don't know where they were ever released in the country, but as a kid, I never saw them, and I was collecting baseball cards in 75. I probably have the complete set, just not put together. They're spread out in all these boxes now. So I'm working on putting that together. But when I saw these, I'm like, yeah, okay. How much? And I'm thinking like, man, it's going to be at least $1 a piece, right? So that's the one there. And then this little one too. He goes, well, they're all minis. And I said, well, the one in the back is not a mini. It's a full size one, but that's all right. And there might be two there. Who knows? but $30 for all these. I only had, like 30 prior to this, and they all cost more than $1 a piece. And then I'm also working on the regular 75 set, and then the seller who had these, and this was $20 for all these, and the price tag on that is $25. Price tag on that was $3. It's Dave Kingman. He's like, really, he might have been a star back in his day, but today he wouldn't be considered a star. Same with his rookie card, why it was separated. Who knows? There's nobody that great on there. John Denny, maybe. The MVP cards, they all kind of hold their value, but that's only $3. Anyway, $9 for the Bob Gibson. They're really nice shape too, so I'm not complaining at all. And they had this for $20. So the total price for this little stack was only $20. So $50 got me these minis. And then I bought, these were like 10 cents a piece for these. They're in a 10-cent box. So I was snatching them up. But Ray, since you're here, check this out. Because I don't think you're here when I showed these. $8 for this. It's one of 99 quad relic. $8. One vendor there had nothing but Bryce Harper's. And he had like 12 of these. Here's number 2 of 75. I'm not like a huge Harper guy, but how can you resist? Like for $8? I didn't check any comps or anything like that on eBay or anything like that. I just like, you know what? I gotta do it. I gotta pull the trigger on this. This was the absolute last thing I bought before leaving. Look at the Ola Reynolds number compared to Lefty Gomez and Bob Lemon. Yes, the Yak Pack. I had to do it, guys. I had to get the Yak Pack. That's all it was. I had to get it signed. It was between that or the box, because I have the box here. I have a box that's still like half filled with packs. Like I got a bunch of packs in here still. I did not open these up. I'm like I saved these for like maybe a special occasion. I don't know. I had a case at one time, a while back when they were cheaper, and then I was gonna should I have him sign the box? And then I'm like, well, I can have him sign it. Like right here is a nice spot, but the way he signed the pack would have been nice along here too, because he signed it up a little high and he made it fit. But I'm glad I went with the pack. The pack's smaller, more compact, and like I said, it may be a giveaway. Maybe if I hit 2,000 subscribers one day, maybe this will be one of the part of the giveaway. Who knows? But still a great guy, very engaging, answered my questions. We had a conversation and I thanked him. So you guys got to watch that video when I post it between now and tomorrow. I'll post it as soon as I get done here. MVP, I concur. Second one, so not bad. Yeah, I know. After hindsight, I'm talking to my wife after I got done, and I'm like, man, I should have brought more packs. I should have brought more packs and have them sign up like a bunch. But it's like 30, 60, 90, 120. 30. Actually, it's $39. So it's $40 per pack. So I got one. Again, I went there with a budget, and I came in way under budget. I only spent for all of that stuff that I went over, the $1, $2 cards, the 10-cent cards, the autograph, the Harper relics, $199. So, and my wife and I had conversations, and I'm like, I'm going to start putting money away, because hopefully the National comes to Atlantic City, and literally that's like 40 miles from my house. So, definitely doable. I heard someone told me that the tickets were going on, like MVP tickets have already started to sell. So I guess it's in Atlantic City. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but we'll see. So I think I'm going to put this in here to preserve it with its little tag. Everything's going in there. Everything's going to be included in this thingy here. Sometimes it's neat to look back and say, wow, I can't believe I got that for this amount. So sometimes I like it when the price tags are still on the penny sleeves or the top loaders. You know, the price tags are still on there. You can look back and say, man, I only paid $5 for that card, or $10, or 25 cents, 10 cents. You know, if you didn't buy them packed fresh, then it's like that sticker is going to stay on there. That $8 price tag will stay there. And who knows, if he becomes a Hall of Famer, I'll be like, oh yeah, guys, check this out. I picked this up way back in 2021. And oh look, I only paid $8. And people are like, man. I mean, right now, like some guys like, that's great. The Atlantic City, yes, that's great. That's awesome. You know, people are already like, man, that's a great price. And I'm like, yeah, I'm myself. That's a great price. How can they still be here? But he had all Harper stuff. It was all pretty awesome to see. I have to find the rest of my Harper stuff. I got a Harper USA card autograph that I bought several years back. I looked in one similar to it. I don't know if it was 17 and under or whatever it was. It was one of his Team USA thingies, and Harper was there. And I paid a couple $100 for it, and I saw one there. It's like $200. I'm like, oh, look, it's selling for $200. I'm like, wait, I may have paid that much for the similar one, so it may not have gone up, or even with the MVP thing, you know, it may have dropped actually prior to that, because he had a couple down years, and now he's back. No, my budget was $500. I just didn't want to spend all 500. I guess, I don't know. There's so many things that I get involved in with cards, flea markets, so I don't have a endless, never-ending money pit, you know, that I just go out in the back and dig up a treasure chest and pull out all this money. You know, I got limits too, and my wife wants things too, you know, so it's like happy wife, happy life. That's the way it goes. So I kind of wish John would have made it home. I don't know where God, I don't think he's in Virginia, West Virginia. I don't know. He was out and about when I talked to him, and he messaged me, and he's still driving home, or he put it in the chat. I'm not sure where he put it, but it's all good. I wanted him to come on and at least talk to you guys about giving you an update on his card show, or his card store that he's working on with him and his partner. And I reminded him, he gets that thing off the ground. I am donating this display case down here, not with the cards though, just the case. It's hard to see, but I bought this for $10. It's got a bottom shelf and it's got 2 glass shelves. Really good for, you know, displaying your stuff. He can put toys on the bottom, cards on the next 2 shelves. However he wants to do it, it will be his, free of charge. I only paid $10 for it. And if you guys are around for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I had that vending machine. It's kind of sitting back right there. You see the card here. Well, right down below there, you see the keypad and all that. The vending machine that obviously was for candy. I set it up just to vend cards and stuff like that. It was kind of a little gimmick for the channel, you know. And we had the grab, you know, the Feely Mealy box where Jeff Airtime would reach in and pull out whatever, you know, we got. So that's that. But I don't know. I don't want to put John on the spot if he's not home. I don't want to rush him. He can do his own thing. He can make your announcements too. I was just, you know, I don't, because he said he hadn't really, gone anywhere and gotten any much of anything. He picked up some stuff today. He gave me a quick briefing on what's going on with his rental space for his card shop. I had $100 budget at the coin stamp show and spent close to 80. Got 10 times what I thought I was going to get. Very nice. That's good, Henry. What was I going to? Oh, you know what? Since you're here. So I was talking to this friend of mine at work, and I know you're into this stuff. Um, and he says his buddy sells postage stamps, and literally, he says he makes thousands of dollars a month selling postcards. Postcards. Bobby Sean's canceled because he fell. That's not good either. Damn. I hope he's all right, man. I hope he's all right. That's man. He's 90 something years old, guys. Great ambassador for the TTM community and local. He does a lot of stuff, or he used to anyway, with youth, baseball and stuff like that in the Philly area, in his area where he lives. 96, guys. He's the oldest living MVP. 96. Now, Willie Mays is the oldest living Hall of Famer, but Bobby Shantz is the oldest living MVP. What was I looking at? I was looking at something. All my notifications are coming across, guys. Sorry about all the beeping. I was looking at a card, like an old tobacco card. It was an old card, and I was surprised I didn't see a lot of that here, the old tobacco cards. And for some reason I'm looking at it, maybe it wasn't an old tobacco card, and I'm like, because I was able to pick it up, and I'm like, oh well, this is, but it's a nobody. And then I'm looking at it, goes, oh wait, no, that's Marty Marion. And a lot of guys be like, Marty Marion, oh my god, and they're like, who's that? Well, he's a Hall of Famer from, way back, black and white photo day. You know what I mean? Check out my Bobby Shantz video. There you go, guys. So you met him, or you just because around here you can meet him and talk to him and engage with him. PTM's big time. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. I just hope everything turns out well. One box had thousands of 25-cent cards each, all of from 1900 to 1950. Henry, wow, you bought 100 of them. Very nice. Congratulations on that. That's like a mini gold mine there, when you can find the early days cards from the, like turn of the century and stuff. Signed cards, even better, right? Took me over an hour to go through the box. Very nice. Good. So do you have a video? Do you put a video out about that, Henry? You should. If you didn't, you should have. Because that's like, people love to see that kind of stuff, like the old stuff. Old tobacco cards. Like, literally, I only own one. Like, well, all right, I own 3. That's it. I only own 3 tobacco cards. I've showed these before, but this one here. And it's an old judge. And this guy's name is Barkley. And the back is blank. This is from like 1888 is what's inscribed on the plate here. Like somehow, I don't know how they transferred the handwriting over there. So it says like 1888 on it. So it's 1888, 89. I don't know exactly when. It does have a pinhole right there, like someone pinned it up on their wall or something. But Old Judge Cigarette Factory, Goodwin and Company, New York. But my father-in-law gave this to me. It's a cool card. You don't see many. we did see some at the card show today. Like one vendor had the artsy looking ones, and then he had a couple of these like black and white photos. I'm like, ooh. So that may be where I've seen Marty Marion's card. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's Marty Marion. And then I have these two here. So these are like the Conlon photos. At least the Ty Cobb one is a classic Conlon photo. And these are Hassan cork tip cigarettes. And I have some other ones. I can't for the life of me find them now. They're in the box upstairs from like 1910, 1912. Some cards from that year, trifolds. And then I bought this one here because I thought it was pretty cool. And it was really cheap. And this is a 1940 play ball. Sam Chapman. That's all. But I'm like, I don't own a 1940 play ball. I might as well buy this one. It was like really cheap. And just for nostalgia, I stick them in these really thick screw downs from back in the day. All right. I got like 8 or 9 of these screw downs, but I'm only using these 2. This is an original one that I had bought way back in the day. And then I went on eBay and I'm like, you know what? I need to get more of these screw downs, and I'm going to put cards in them. And maybe I'll use them in the background, just stand them up, because they'll stand up. Then they're like an inch thick. They'll stand up, and they can be used as backdrop, whatever, for videos, whatever. But they're just cool. You don't see them anymore. Rarely see them. You might see a couple at a show. Someone's doing the same thing I do, just kind of a nostalgic throwback. It is in an old penny sleeve to help protect the card, because you're compressing it, and so that penny sleeve keeps the card from sticking, hopefully, to the plastic. Same way with this one. It's in a little penny sleeve, and cool stuff. And each of these are in penny sleeves as well. Just cut them down to make them fit. So, again, I saw a seller on eBay had 8 of these for like $50, so I bought them. And now just put cards on them one day. That's all. Just a little novelty thing. Tons of Washington, D.C. postcards. Video is coming out in stages. Okay. Oh, you've watched this video? All right, cool. Bobby Chance is a great guy. Goody grew up right over here in a Philly guy. Bucks County, Philly area anyway. Maybe the burbs. Well, Ray, where everyone knows where Ray's from. Ray's from Philly. I'm from north of Allentown, so, Bangor, PA. My wife is from Wingate, PA. So that's, just north of Allentown, kind of almost in the middle between Allentown and the Poconos. So I grew up there. I spent most of my childhood there. Now I live in South Jersey. Been down here for like 20 years. Other than that, before that, I lived different places around the world. The Air Force, thank you, gave me a nice little tour of the world. And I decided when I came back, that's where I ended up settling. Your sister lives in Jameson. I'm not sure where that is. My ears are ringing. And that's the Air Force doesn't believe me. I got tinnitus. One little thing can set off my ringing ears, but they don't believe me. It is what it is. So, again, I don't know where John is, but Ray, if you want to join in, if you're still here, here's the link. I'm trying to give John a chance to come in. If not, then we'll just shut her down. Give him a little bit longer, but there it is, Ray. If you want to join in, Ray, you're welcome. We still have 8 people watching. can talk about your channel, Ray. You're very knowledgeable. You're up on all this. I look when I watch your videos, it inspires me to want to go out and collect those cards, those players. Maybe not in a graded form, but start looking. Well, do I have that card? And usually I look at it, I'm like, yeah, I got that card. I got that card. Ooh, I don't have that card, or I've never seen that card before. Like that happens a lot too. So, waiting for this guy. He may not make it tonight, but that's all right. Waiting on him. It's a little hard to see, but there he is. Got drunk on baseball cards one night, and that's where he spent the night. Must have got high on the gum, the old gum. It's a cool card, but I wish you would have signed them. I think he forgot to sign them. You could even sign the back. There's a nice open spot to sign on the back. That's fine too. What do I got here? Oh, I got a Jeter that I never put in the. Got a Jeter I never put in the thing binder. See, you never know what you're going to find in this room. All kinds of stuff. But we're going to give John like 15 more minutes, guys, and we'll be at the 2-hour mark, and then we'll just shut it down. So it is what it is. He must be driving back from far away. He told me he was at Walmart. So he didn't say what state. So it is what it is. You see my sets back there. All but the factory ones. Well, not all of them, but at least one of each will be going into binders. I'm going to do a binder thing. That's why I got to make more room. This desk may even go. I paid $100 for this desk, I think. I really wanted it because it had the glass top, and then a couple days before my grand opening, I broke the top. It's still there. Broke, just cracked the corner, smashed the corner off of it. But that was the thing I wanted it for. It's a very big area, but for a big area, I use it all up. I got it junked up with cards from here to nowhere. Let's see. Constantly sorting cards. You guys know that. I'll be watching people's videos and sorting cards. KBO Cards was live yesterday, and I caught him and actually got onto their live stream and stuff and chatted with him for a while. If you don't know KBO Cards, check him out, guys. He's living in South Korea. So he's a school teacher, teaches English language, I believe. And this is my Griffey Jr. binder here. I've already shown this one. I haven't added anything new to this one, but I do have cards that I found just yesterday. While I was first, I watched their channel for like an hour, and then I'm like, I'll join you guys. I came across some Griffey Jr. cards that are not in the binder. I don't think they're here. No. Not here. In this stack. Yeah, so some of the ones that aren't in the binder yet, these holograms. A little hard to see them, but they're cartoon-ish. They're not. Here's the backs. This is the back of this one here. So this is more of a photograph, but again, the camera's not doing it justice. And these are like art caricatures. And these are the back, and how you see the back, that's how the fronts are, like artsy, like those. But came across like 4 different ones of the artsy ones. So they'll be going into the binder. In person, they look a little bit better. They've got colored tint to them. You know, you can get the jersey will actually turn red and blue, like the Seattle Mariners blue. The foil, pretty cool though. And some of you guys, again, if you guys didn't watch his live stream, because I don't think there were many people watching, I got these in the unopened form too, but these are what are the 5 or something like that. I don't know. They are officially licensed because you see the logos and stuff on them. And I don't know if they're sticker cards or what, but they're really like rubberized cards. Like you can bend them all day. As long as you don't bend them all the way in half, you're not going to crease them. You're not going to dog ear the corners. They're kind of plasticky, rubbery. But they're cool. I have them in unopened sheets, little 4-card blocks, something like that, 6-card blocks. So I found, and of course I'm always stumbling across Jeter cards in these boxes that I got. Like these come out of like 2 5,000 count boxes that I was sorting upstairs. Jeters, and I know Adam's card closet probably isn't here now. Hey, there's KBO. I didn't know if you're still here or not. But I'm always coming across chipper cards too. And I'm picking them up at the show. If you guys were here early, you saw the chippers I picked up at the show. This is like a postage stamp looking one. It's really cool. It's all die cut, deckled edge, whatever you want to call it. And it's supposed to be like a postage stamp or a postcard-ish. Because that's like simulating the stamp, I guess. But it's a cool card. The gold version of this one from Fleer Ultra. But it's got Mike Piazza in there as well. Cool card. And this one is the non-die cut. So like I'm always stumbling across. And then Frank Thomas. I didn't even notice until yesterday when I look at it. Oh, look, it's a promo. So that needs to go in the promo binder. Stumbled across these, the silver and gold versions of these Frank Thomas cards. Again, they're a little hard to see the hologram, but they're there. In person, you can see the colors very nicely, and the set backs are the same. And these are limited. These are very rare. They're limited edition, it says. Limited edition of 250,000. Not 250. 250,000 cards. That's rare. That's limited. Right. Ball Street, Frank Thomas. And the 5, like whatever they're called, whatever. Again, this one helps have Frank. So each one seems to have their own puzzle pieces on the back. So I'm thinking in those wrappers that I have, there's Nolan Ryan ones, there's Frank Thomas, there's Ken Griffey Jr., and there's like a couple other guys. Each one may have a special puzzle because they're uncut sheets. These were separated. And more Frank Thomas, and of course like a Jimmy Dean, Griffey Jr.'s. So I'm always stumbling across these kind of cards. Plus tons and tons of football cards, hockey, basketball, sports that I don't collect. They just come in these collections. And I'm like, when are we going to... So many more than I thought I ever had. Well, what are you going to do? Put this where I can put it in the Jeter binder. So I'm working several projects at a time. Oh, here's one I didn't show. This is like one of those oddball, rare, super duper, ultra rare, like Pokemon rare cards worth thousands of dollars. And it's the kid. has the potential to become his. It says his sports. All right, it kind of makes sense, or this sports biggest superstar. However, only time will tell. And you can get an autograph right on the back if you bump into the kid. Cool stuff. So when I see kind of goofy cards like that, I pick them up just as a novelty, always on the lookout for trout. So one of these days I am going to go to that Philly show and I'm going to pick me up a trout. But I'd rather have a certified, like a graded one, not a 10, because obviously a trout rookie. But maybe a 7 or 8, and pay a couple $1,000 for it, I guess, whatever the price may be. All right, what's our time? So we're down to under 5 minutes. Yeah, still putting together the furniture. So got on. Okay, yeah. Well, I do that the same too. I'll be sorting cards in the background. You know that. I said that. All right, Alex. Thank you. Have a great one too. Thanks for stopping by. And we're under 4 minutes now. See if John shows up. If not, that's fine. We can have him on another time. We didn't get together, he and I, this year, but next year we're planning on doing something. I'll go out there and visit him, and he's definitely probably going to come up this way, east, to hit up the National, which is now confirmed by Ray that it's going to be in Atlantic City. And again, that's literally like 40 miles from my house. And it's all straight highway to get there. Get on the AC Expressway, a couple minutes just off my town, and it's a straight shot. You pay one toll, and yeah. What do you pay? Yeah, you have to pay a toll. But anyway, we don't go to Atlantic City anymore. Used to get down there fishing and stuff off the jetties and stuff like that, but But we discovered Long Beach Island, LBI. So that's where we fish when we go fishing. We haven't fished in years either. Just my wife's getting too old to be walking out on the jetties and stuff like that. I can't blame her. Don't need her to fall and get hurt and have to medevac her out with chopper. Maybe run into the chopper. But anyway, guys, just killing time for the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Any other questions, comments, anything like that? Anything else you guys maybe want to see on the channel? I know I haven't been ripping packs lately. I did do some the other day out of one of my version of whatever, the boom slang box. Can't call it the boom box because someone else has already got that name. But it is what it is. From here, I am going to go on to my Steam. One of my buddies is playing Call of Duty. No, Ghost Recon. It's a little bit older game, Wildlands, but that's all right. Used to go to Cape May. My son goes to Cape May, Wildwood, down that area all the time with his family. But Barnegat is kind of where we would go to hang out. It's a little bit more of a drive. It's up to Garden State Parkway, parallels Route 9, which Springsteen refers to in one of his songs, maybe a couple of his songs. But it's all good. A minute left. So anyway, we're going to shut it off at the 2-hour mark. There's plenty of time. Sorry, John didn't make it in tonight. That's why I didn't kind of throw up his name. Egg Harbor, yep. Call your box the slang thing. Yeah, I don't know. I was even thinking about changing my channel name because people don't associate boom slang with baseball cards. I can make boom slangs and baseball cards. I don't know. I was going to do boom slangs, card emporium, or warehouse, or whatever. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But anyway, guys, thanks everyone for tuning in, and thanks for all the thumbs up all that good stuff. And we will see you guys around the channels. I'm going to go play some Ghost Recon Wildlands and have some fun and relax. And I'll post that video as soon as I go upstairs. It should be ready for posting, and I'll just hit the post. You guys can go check it out. I did ask Raleigh some questions, and you have to see what he says. See what his comments are. All right. You get to see Pete Rose and his physical appearance. I'm a little concerned for him. Hopefully everything is okay, but from 2 years, like last year to this, 2 years ago to this year, he looks different. Anyway, that's all I have, guys. Thanks again. This is Boomslang signing out saying peace. We'll see you. There you go. We'll see you, Bryce, in the next one. Good night, guys. A primary piece of quad relic from 2018 Topps Museum collection. 2018. Okay. And didn't read it back till just now. All right, guys, later. Have a good one. We'll see you guys later around the chinos.